welcome dreamers. If you're here, maybe you're tired. Maybe your mind has been spinning for too long. Tonight, let these words be your silence. Warm memory. The night air hangs heavy, a velvet curtain draped across the world. Streetlights cast a soft, amber glow through the mist, their light barely penetrating the thick fog that blankets the city. The world seems to hold its breath, waiting for something unseen, unheard. Gentle raindrops begin to fall, a whisper against the pavement. Each drop carries with it a fragment of memory, of times long past and moments half forgotten. The rhythm of the rain becomes a lullaby, soothing the restless thoughts that swirl in the mind. As the rain continues its gentle descent, the world begins to blur at the edges. The present fades, giving way to the misty realms of memory. Colors soften, edges blur, and time itself seems to lose its rigid structure. A solitary street lamp wavers, its light dancing in the fog. For a moment, it seems to pulse with the beating of a heart long stilled. In that flickering glow, shadows of the past begin to take shape, ephemeral and fleeting. In the absence of sound, memories whisper their secrets. The quiet holds the weight of unspoken words, of promises made and broken, of dreams deferred and desires unfulfilled. Each moment of silence is pregnant with possibility, with the echoes of what was and what might have been. A memory passes by. Like a ghost in the night, it drifts through the consciousness. A familiar scent, the curve of a smile, the warmth of a hand once held. It lingers for a breath, vivid and alive, before dissolving back into the mists of time. And something inside softens. The hard edges of the present begin to blur, melting into the gentle embrace of nostalgia. The ache of loss transforms into a bittersweet warmth, a reminder of the depth of feeling that once filled every moment. In this liminal space between past and present, the world takes on a dreamlike quality. The rain-slicked streets reflect the glow of streetlights, creating a mirror world where memory and reality intertwine. Footsteps echo in the distance, a rhythm that matches the beating of a heart filled with longing. The air is thick with the scent of petrichor, that earthy fragrance that rises from rain-soaked soil. It carries with it the promise of renewal, of growth, of life continuing even in the face of loss and change. Each breath drawn is a reminder of the cyclical nature of existence, of the ebb and flow of joy and sorrow. As the night deepens, the boundaries between what was and what is continue to blur. The present moment stretches, elastic and yielding, allowing glimpses of the past to seep through. In the distance, a snatch of melody drifts on the wind, a half-remembered song from years gone by, its notes bittersweet and haunting. The world seems to hold its breath, suspended in this moment of remembrance. The rain continues its gentle patter, a constant backdrop to the ebb and flow of memory. Each droplet carries with it a fragment of the past, a tiny mirror reflecting moments long gone. In the puddles that form on the sidewalk, reflections waver and shift. For an instant, it's possible to see a younger self gazing back, eyes bright with hope and possibility. The image ripples and fades, leaving behind a sense of wistful longing for the person once been and the paths not taken. The night air carries a chill, a reminder of the passage of time and the changing of seasons. It whispers of autumn leaves and winter frost, of spring blossoms and summer heat. In that chill is the knowledge that all things pass, that change is the only constant in a world of flux and flow. Somewhere in the distance, a clock chimes the hour. The sound reverberates through the quiet streets, a reminder that even in moments of reflection, time marches steadily on. Each chime is a heartbeat, a breath, a step forward into an unknown future. The fog begins to lift, slowly revealing the contours of the present. Street signs emerge from the mist, their familiar names grounding the wandering mind. The sharp edges of reality begin to reassert themselves, but the softness of memory lingers, a gentle presence in the background. As clarity returns, there's a sense of something gained, something learned in this journey through the mists of memory. The ache of nostalgia remains, but it's tempered now by a quiet acceptance, an understanding that the past is a part of the present, woven into the fabric of who we are. The rain begins to taper off, its rhythm slowing to a gentle patter. Droplets cling to leaves and petals, each one a tiny world reflecting the sky above. In their fragile beauty is a reminder of the transient nature of all things, and the importance of cherishing each moment as it passes. A close-up of wet soil with small sprouts, a close-up as the night begins to give way to the first hints of dawn. There's a sense of renewal, of possibility. The world feels fresh-washed, cleansed by rain and memory. The air is crisp and clean, filled with the promise of a new day and new experiences waiting to unfold. The streetlights flicker once more before fading, their job done as the sky begins to lighten. In that moment, between night and day, between memory and reality, there's a perfect stillness. It's a breath held, a heartbeat paused, a moment of perfect balance before life surges forward once again. A close-up of wet soil with small sprouts, a close-up, and as the first rays of sunlight begin to pierce the lingering mist, there's a sense of gratitude. Gratitude for the memories that shape us, for the experiences that mold us, for the love that sustains us. In the gentle light of dawn, the world is born anew, ready to be explored, experienced, and cherished. The day begins, full of promise and potential, but the night's journey through memory lingers, a gentle reminder of the richness of life, the depth of feeling, and the enduring power of love and loss to shape the human heart. As the world awakens, that softness remains, a quiet presence in the soul, ready to offer comfort and perspective in the face of whatever the new day may bring. Whispers in the wind. A lone train whistle echoes through the night, carrying memories of a journey never taken. The platform stands empty, save for shadows, and the faint scent of a promise unfulfilled. I trace the outline of your name in the dust, on the windowsill where we once watched stars. The glass is cold against my fingertips, like the silence that grew between us. Autumn leaves dance in the fading light, a ballet of colors we'll never share. I collect them in a book you left behind, pages filled with words we never spoke. The city hums with life beyond these walls, but here, time seems to hold its breath. I've become a curator of abandoned moments, preserving the echoes of what might have been. Sometimes, I catch glimpses of you in strangers, a familiar gesture, a half-remembered laugh, but they fade like mist in morning sun, leaving only the ache of recognition. I've learned to live in the spaces between, where your absence is a tangible thing. It sits beside me at our favorite cafe, orders your usual, leaves it untouched. The sunset paints the sky in hues of goodbye, a canvas of emotions we never dared express. I watch it from the bridge where we first met, and wonder if you see the same colors. Nights are a tapestry of unfinished conversations, woven with threads of what if, and if only. I rehearse the words I should have said, but the audience of memory offers no applause. Rain taps gently on the window pane, a Morse code of regret and longing. I decipher it in the language of loss, each drop a letter in an unsent message. The seasons change, but some things remain, like the coffee mug you always used, still perched on the edge of the sink, waiting for lips that will never return. I've become an archaeologist of us, excavating layers of shared history. Each artifact unearthed is bittersweet, a relic of joy tinged with sorrow. The city lights flicker like distant stars, constellations of lives intertwined and separate. I trace imaginary lines between them, creating new patterns, new stories. In dreams, we meet on familiar streets, walking paths we never took in waking, but morning always comes too soon, leaving only the ghost of your touch. I've filled notebooks with unsent letters, pages heavy with ink and unspoken truths. They line my shelves like silent sentinels, guarding the fortress of what could have been. Music drifts from a neighbor's open window, a melody we once danced to in the kitchen. My feet remember the steps, but my arms embrace only the memory. I've learned to find beauty in emptiness, in the negative spaces you left behind. Like a photograph in reverse, your absence defines the shape of my days. The old clock in the hallway keeps time, ticking away moments we'll never share. Its steady rhythm, a constant reminder that life moves forward with or without us. I watered the plant you gave me, its leaves reaching towards absent light. It thrives despite neglect and longing, a resilient green amid the gray. Some days, I almost forget to miss you, caught up in the mundane flow of life. But then a song, a scent, a fleeting thought brings it all rushing back like a tidal wave. I've become a collector of lost things, gathering fragments of our shared past, ticket stubs, dried flowers, forgotten notes, each a chapter in our unfinished story. The city sleeps, but I lie awake, counting heartbeats instead of sheep. Each pulse a reminder of life ongoing, of healing slowly taking root. I've started to venture out more often, rediscovering the world beyond these walls. Your favorite cafe has a new barista. The park we loved has planted new trees. Change creeps in on cat's paws, soft and subtle, until suddenly it's everywhere. I find myself smiling at small joys, surprised by the capacity for lightness. The mirror reflects a face I'm relearning, eyes that hold both sorrow and hope. I practice saying your name out loud. It no longer catches in my throat. I've begun to write again, hesitantly, words flowing like water after a long drought. They speak of loss, but also of resilience, of a heart slowly knitting itself back together. The city bustles with renewed energy, spring unfurling in every corner. I watch young lovers in the park and feel a bittersweet warmth, not pain. I've started to dream of future possibilities, of paths not yet taken, stories untold. Your memory walks beside me still, but no longer casts such a long shadow. The sunset still paints the sky in farewell hues, but now I see the promise of dawn within them. I stand on our bridge, breathing deeply, and release a handful of autumn leaves to the wind. They dance away on invisible currents, carrying with them the weight of what was. I watch until they disappear from sight, then turn towards home, towards tomorrow. The empty spaces are filling, slowly, with new sounds, new scents, new life. I keep your coffee mug, now filled with pens, a reminder of love, not just of loss. I've learned that healing isn't linear, that some days the ache returns full force, but those days grow fewer, less intense, as I learn to carry your memory gently. The city lights still flicker like stars, but now I see constellations of possibility. I trace new patterns in their glow, stories waiting to be written, to be lived. I whisper your name to the night sky, not in anguish now, but in gratitude for what was, what is, and what may be, as I step forward into the unwritten verse. In the quiet corners of my mind. In the quiet corners of my mind, there lies a house we never built. Its walls echo with whispers of what could have been. Rooms filled with the essence of us, yet untouched. I wander through hallways of possibility, each step a reminder of paths untaken. The floorboards creak with the weight of dreams, telling stories of a life we never lived. There's a kitchen bathed in morning light, where phantom scents of coffee linger. I can almost hear your laughter by the stove, as you flip pancakes we never tasted. In the living room, a bookshelf stands tall, filled with volumes we meant to read together. Spines uncracked, pages crisp and new, waiting for discussions we'll never have. The bedroom holds a bed unmade, sheets rumpled from restless imaginings. I lie there sometimes, in my mind's eye, feeling the warmth of your absent embrace. Outside, a garden blooms in perpetual spring. Flowers you never planted, reaching for the sun. Their fragrance drifts through open windows, carrying whispers of what if on the breeze. There's a study where your desk sits empty, papers scattered with half-formed ideas. I trace my fingers over phantom ink, words you might have written, left unsaid. In the attic, dust motes dance in shafts of light, illuminating boxes of memories never made. Old photographs show smiles we never shared, moments captured in a time that never was. The basement holds tools for projects to dreams of renovation left in blueprint form. I can almost hear the echo of your voice, planning improvements we'll never see. On rainy days, I sit by the window seat, watching droplets trace paths down ghostly panes. The pitter-patter forms a melody of regret, a soundtrack to the life we didn't choose. In the dining room, a table set for two, candles unlit, wine glasses unfilled. I imagine conversations over meals uneaten, toasts to milestones we never reached. The nursery upstairs remains eternally ready. Crib assembled, walls painted soft pastels. A mobile spins silently above, lullabies unsung for children never born. There's a music room where instruments stand silent, sheet music unopened on the piano bench. I hum melodies we might have played, harmonies lost in the realm of possibility. The garage houses a car we never drove, adventures unmapped, roads unexplored. I trace imaginary routes on folded maps, destinations we'll never reach together. In the laundry room, clothes we never wore hang neatly pressed, awaiting occasions that will remain forever on the horizon, scented with the detergent of missed chances. The guest room stands perpetually ready for visitors who will never arrive. I straighten pillows that need no fluffing, preparing for welcomes never extended. On the porch, rocking chairs sway gently, moved by breezes of contemplation. I sit there sometimes in the twilight of my thoughts, watching sunsets over a life unlived. The home office holds plans never realized, calendars marked with phantom appointments. I flip through pages of empty schedules, wondering about the busy days we never had. In the coat closet, jackets hang unworn, scarves and gloves paired but never used. I run my fingers over the fabric, feeling the texture of seasons unshared. The bathroom mirror reflects only emptiness, no toothbrushes side by side, no shared sink. I avoid my own gaze in the glass, afraid to see the longing in my eyes. There's a reading nook tucked away, shelves lined with books we meant to discuss, bookmarks placed in pages never turned, waiting for conversations forever postponed. The staircase creaks under imaginary footsteps, leading to floors of what might have been. I climb them in my mind, reaching for a future that remains forever out of grasp. In the pantry, jars of preserves line the shelves, Recipes we talked about trying someday. The labels fade in the dim light. Flavors of moments we'll never taste. The utility room hums with phantom energy. Machines running cycles of what-ifs. I fold laundry that's never been worn, smoothing wrinkles from fabric of fantasy. On the roof, a telescope points to stars we never named, constellations unmapped. I trace patterns in the night sky, connecting dots of a story left untold. The wine cellar holds bottles we never opened, vintages aging for toasts never made. I dust labels with careful reverence, preserving the potential of celebrations. In the craft room, projects lie half-finished, threads of creativity left hanging. I touch brushes that never met canvas, imagining the art we might have created. The home theater screen remains blank. No films watched, no stories shared. I sit in the dark sometimes, picturing scenes from a life we never scripted. There's a meditation space, cushions untouched, where peace we never found lingers. I breathe in the silence, exhaling the weight of choices never made. In the game room, boards are set up, pieces arranged for matches never played. I move a chess pawn, contemplating strategies in a game with no opponent. The sunroom glows with light we never basked in, plants thriving on attention never given. I water them with tears of what might have been, nurturing growth in a greenhouse of memory. On the balcony, wind chimes sing softly, melodies carried on breezes of nostalgia. I listen to their gentle tinkling, a lullaby for dreams that never woke. In every corner of this imagined home, echoes of a shared life reverberate. I walk these halls of possibility, collecting shadows of moments never lived. Yet in this house of unborn memories, I find a strange comfort, a bittersweet peace. For in these rooms of what might have been, I've built a sanctuary of endless potential. And though we never crossed its threshold together, this home in my mind stands as testament to the power of love imagined, dreams unrealized, a monument to the beauty of what could have been. So I'll continue to wander these phantom halls, tending to the garden of unblossomed possibilities. For in this house we never shared, I've found a home for the love we never lived. Things left in the light, in the soft light of morning, memories drift like motes of dust. Weightless, they dance in golden beams, untethered from the weight of what came after. Your favorite mug still sits on the kitchen shelf, a chip in its rim, a story untold. I've left it there, not out of grief, but because some habits are gentle keepers of the past. The old sweater you forgot to pack carries the faint scent of autumn and your laughter. I wrap myself in it on quiet days when the silence feels a touch too loud. A novel bookmark still in place waits patiently on page 94. I've read it twice now, finding comfort in the words your eyes last touched. The grandfather clock in the hall keeps its own time, a few minutes slow, as it always has been. We used to joke it was saving moments for us. Now, I let it tick on, preserving that shared jest. By the window, the fern you planted thrives. Despite my less than green thumb, it reaches for sunlight with quiet determination, reminding me of your resilience. These small remnants of our shared life are not relics of sorrow, but gentle reminders. They whisper that love doesn't simply vanish. It settles into the corners of rooms and hearts. Sometimes, I find myself speaking to you in my mind, not out of longing or regret, but as one might chat with an old friend, sharing the small joys of an ordinary day. I no longer dwell on what might have been, or try to rewrite our story's end. Instead, I sit with the peace we've found, letting the present moment embrace me. On certain evenings, I light the candle you loved. It sent a blend of vanilla and warm memories, not bittersweet, not melancholy, just a gentle reminder of time well spent. The room glows softly in its light, filled with all the things we never truly lost, because they were never ours to keep or release. They simply exist as constant as breath. Some loves are like that, I've learned. They remain without effort or fanfare, a quiet presence in the background of life, offering comfort in their constancy. I've found a certain grace in this gentle aftermath, where the sharp edges of goodbye have softened. What's left is a warmth that doesn't burn, but gently warms like sunlight through a window. Your laughter still echoes in unexpected moments, not as a ghost, but as a welcome memory. It mingles with the sound of my own, creating a harmony I never knew I needed. The garden you started continues to bloom, each flower a testament to your touch. I tend it now, not out of obligation, but because it feels like a conversation with you. Our old records still spin on lazy Sundays, the vinyl's soft crackle a familiar comfort. I dance alone in the living room, but somehow it feels like you're there too. The recipes you loved are dog-eared in cookbooks, stained with the evidence of shared meals. I make them now and then, savoring not just the taste, but the memories of kitchens filled with talk and laughter. Your handwriting graces notes tucked in odd places, little surprises I still stumble upon, each one a small gift from the past, a bridge between then and now. The park bench where we used to sit still offers the same view of the pond. I visit sometimes, watching ducks glide by, finding peace in the unchanging scene. Our friends speak of you with smiles now, sharing stories that celebrate rather than mourn. In their words, I hear the echoes of your spirit, alive and vibrant in our shared memories. The night sky still holds the constellations we traced with our fingers on summer nights. I look up sometimes, connecting the stars, and feel a sense of continuity in the vast expanse. Your favorite song came on the radio yesterday, and for a moment the world stood still, not in sadness, but in a sweet recognition of the joy it once brought to both of us. The old photo album sits on the coffee table, its pages a chronicle of our shared journey. I flip through it now with a smile, grateful for the moments captured in time. Your reading glasses still rest on the nightstand, a small, everyday object imbued with presence. I clean them sometimes, a simple act that feels like caring for a piece of you. The tree we planted in the backyard has grown tall and strong over the years. Its branches reach towards the sky, a living monument to dreams we shared. I've kept your traditions alive, not out of duty, but because they bring joy. The holiday rituals, the Sunday morning pancakes, each one a thread connecting past to present. Your favorite chair still holds its place by the window, bathed in afternoon light, inviting and warm. I sit there sometimes, book in hand, and feel wrapped in the comfort of familiar things. The wind chimes you hung still sing in the breeze, their melody a gentle reminder of your presence. I listen to their song on quiet evenings, finding music in the spaces between notes. Our old travel maps are pinned to the study wall, marked with the places we explored together. I trace the routes with my finger sometimes, reliving adventures and planning new ones. The spare key you always hid under the flower pot remains in its secret spot, a small act of faith. It speaks of homecomings and open doors, a symbol of welcome that transcends time. Your collection of seashells still lines the windowsill, and hear the echo of waves and your laughter. The quilt your grandmother made still adorns our bed, its patterns a tapestry of family history. I wrap myself in it on cool nights, surrounded by the warmth of generations. Your voice on our old answering machine remains saved, a digital time capsule. I play it sometimes, not in sorrow, but to hear the joy in your simple hello. The garden swing still sways in the breeze, creaking softly as if remembering. I sit there on summer evenings, feeling close to you in the fading light. Our shared dreams haven't faded with time. They've simply taken on new forms. I pursue them still, carrying your inspiration, finding new paths that honor our shared vision. In the end, it's not the grand gestures I remember most, but these small, everyday touchstones. They speak of a love that doesn't end, but evolves, endures, and gently persists. So I move through days touched by your presence, not weighed down, but buoyed by memories. In this gentle aftermath of our time together, I've found a peace as soft and steady as breathing. Some love, I've learned, is made to stay without effort, without noise. It settles into the fabric of being a quiet constant, as natural as sunlight. And in that gentle persistence, I've found not just memories, but continuity. A love that doesn't end with goodbye, but flows on, nourishing all that comes after. You've made it here. You listened, you breathed, and maybe, just maybe, you felt a little less alone in the quiet. Let this calm stay with you. Let the night wrap around you like a promise. And remember, even the fleeting can be eternal. If these words helped you drift tonight, stay close. There's more waiting for you in the next glow. Good night.